round to the nearest tenth for our cone, and we look at our green paper to get the formula for a cone, which is 1/3 times pi r squared times h. The nice thing is, even though it doesn't show up very well on my paper, hopefully it shows up a little bit better on your copy, is that the radius is 7. However, the problem is we have slant height. We don't have the height in this picture. So when we start this one, I'm going to try to squeeze it in off to the left here. This is going to be 7 squared plus h squared equals 18 squared. Because we have to find this distance right here. So we're going to subtract the 7 squared from both sides. So we get h squared equals, and then 18 squared. Oh, got to type it in right. 18 squared minus 7 squared is 275. And then we have to take the square root of that. So the square root of 275 is 16.58. So we're going to round that to be 16.6 because 8 is 5 or higher. So that means that number moves up. So 16.6 is our height. And now we're going to take that value and we're going to put it back into the formula. So 1/3 times pi times 7 squared times 16.6, and then it's just a matter of typing that all in. So 1/3 times pi times 7 squared times 16.6, and we end up again looking at this 9 to round to the nearest tenth. 9 is 5 or higher, so that's going to round that 7 to an 8. Get 851.8. And there's no units on here, so I'm just going to say units cubed. Letter I. Again, we need to recognize that this is a prism. The formula for the prism is area of the base times height. Again, just looking at the green sheet here to help us. And now that we know the formula, what we see here is that, once again, our base is a triangle. So what I've been writing is I've been writing A sub t for area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height. And so we can type that in to our calculator, and we get 1/2 times 12. Let's get the times in there. Times 12 times 8. So that gives us 48. So the area of the triangle is the big B, which is the 48. And then when we fill in our volume is going to be 48 times the 20, the height of this figure. So we can take 48 times 20, and we get 960 centimeters cubed.